Hi, I'm Diane, and I am really excited to be here with you today to share a tool that I have found to be a ton of fun. It's called the twister, and we have different sizes of the twister depending on if you use a charm pack or a strip roll. You can use all kinds of stash buster types of things. So get your stuff ready to go, ladies, because here we go. You start out by sewing some squares together. Once you've sewn the squares together, then you put a border around it, and then the fun and magic begins. You start by putting, the twister has lines on it. It also has these nice little feet, which make it very helpful in sticking in place while you're trying to cut. So you have a seam here and a seam here, and you start by putting the crosshairs on the seam lines. And basically, then you just cut without ripping it all over the place. Okay, I can do this. Now, you see that this square is tilted. When I take the ruler off, I'm going to transfer it over here, maybe, and I'm going to set it upright. Then I'm going to come back, and now I have this seam right here and this seam, and I line the crosshairs up so. And I cut here, here, and now I set my ruler aside, I pick up my square, I make it straight. And you'll just keep doing that. Next one goes here, and then the next one starts down here. Again, just using these seam lines as your guide. Eventually you'll end up with something like this, because then you go back and now you sew these squares together, and you just keep going as far down as you want and as wide as you want. And ultimately, you would end up with a table runner. The nice thing about these rulers, they all have patterns in them based on the size of the ruler, and you can make your own, whatever. You can make an entire quilt out of this if you wanted to. And that's the twister.